Florida's big economy. Florida has a huge economy. It's the fourth largest in the US, worth about $1.1 trillion. Only California, Texas, and New York have bigger economies. If Florida were its own country, it would be the 17th largest economy in the world, just behind Indonesia and Mexico, but ahead of places like the Netherlands. To put it in perspective, Florida's economy is like having 67 Jamaican economies all together. But here's something interesting. Florida isn't the richest state. It ranks 40th in wealth out of all 50 states and US territories. While Florida's economy is growing quickly, its average income per person is still lower than the national average. Globally, Florida does better than countries like Japan and the UK, but it's not as wealthy as Australia or Denmark. Even though Florida has a big economy, it plays a vital role in US exports. About 6.5% of the US population lives in Florida, but the state is home to 20% of all US exporting companies, second only to California. Most of these exporters are small or medium-sized businesses, which helps Florida's economy stay strong and diverse. In 2016, small and medium businesses made up 96% of exports and accounted for 62% of Florida's total exports. Now, what drives Florida's economy? Three key industries stand out: tourism, aerospace, and financial services. First up is tourism. In 2018, around 10.8 million international tourists visited Florida, which is similar to places like South Africa. But when you include visitors from other US states, the number skyrockets to over 126 million. That's 6 times Florida's population. This number has been growing for 8 years, and tourism provided about 1.3 million jobs in February 2020, 14.3% of all jobs in the state. What attracts all these visitors? Florida is home to 8 of North America's top 20 amusement parks, including SeaWorld, Universal Studios, and Disney World. Speaking of Disney World, it's the largest single-site employer in the US, with 75,000 employees earning $2.7 billion in salaries. With its amusement parks, over 1,000 kilometers of beaches, warm weather, and clear waters, it's no surprise tourism adds $86 billion to Florida's economy. Next is the aerospace and aviation industry. Florida leads in this field, bringing in $175 billion and employing 106,000 people with good salaries. There are over 2,300 aerospace and aviation companies in the state, thanks to a large number of engineers, pilots, and rocket scientists. Florida's location is perfect for rocket launches. Cape Canaveral, one of its spaceports, is near the equator, which helps rockets take off thanks to the Earth's spin. That's why NASA and SpaceX launch their rockets from Florida. Finally, let's talk about financial services. Many financial companies are moving from New York to Florida to benefit from lower taxes on profits and income. For example, someone earning $1 million in New York would save $100,000 in taxes by moving to Florida. While some companies have made the switch, Florida still has a way to go to catch up with New York. However, Florida's own financial companies are thriving, with nearly 1 million people working in finance and professional services. Florida ranks 4th for taxes, 4th for equity, and 2nd for future job growth. It also has the 3rd largest group of insurance and banking companies in the US. While Florida's financial sector is growing fast, it still needs time to match New York's powerful financial scene. For Florida to catch up, it needs to keep growing in this area for many more years. Attractions. Florida is a major hotspot for tourists, thanks to its stunning beaches, thrilling theme parks, and amazing natural spots. Here's a simple list of the top places you should definitely check out. Duval Street, Key West. Key West is the go-to spot in the Florida Keys, and Duval Street is where all the fun happens. You'll find charming shops and restaurants with cozy outdoor seating in beautifully restored buildings. The vibe is lively, especially when cruise ships dock. Key West has a Caribbean flair, making it unique in Florida. Don't miss the Ernest Hemingway House and the southernmost point in the USA, Dry Tortugas National Park. This park is made up of 7 islands, famous for Fort Jefferson, a massive fort from the 1800s. The islands boast stunning coral reefs and pristine beaches. You can explore the fort, relax on the beach, or snorkel in crystal-clear waters. It's about 70 miles from Key West, and you can only reach it by boat, often via a catamaran that offers tours and meals. Busch Gardens, Tampa. Busch Gardens is a top-tier attraction in Tampa, combining a theme park with one of North America's largest zoos. You can see lions, tigers, elephants, and more. Don't miss the safari tours where you can ride in open vehicles and watch animals like zebras and giraffes roam freely. SeaWorld, Orlando. SeaWorld has been a family favorite for years, featuring spectacular shows with dolphins, whales, and various other animals like otters and sea lions. It's a giant amusement park filled with fun for everyone. Daytona 500 International Speedway. Home to one of NASCAR's biggest races, the Daytona 500 kicks off the racing season every February. Located in Daytona Beach, the Speedway has a rich history dating back to 1959, when races were held on the beach itself. Now let's talk about the top 2 locations. Panama City, Florida. A sunny beach town with plenty of fun things to do for everyone. From sandy beaches to nature parks and even fun museums, there's something for every traveler. Here's a list of 5 must-visit spots in Panama City. Panama City Beach. This 27-mile stretch of white sand is perfect for swimming, sunbathing, and water sports like parasailing. Gulf World Aquarium. Get up close with dolphins, sea lions, and more than 70 types of sea creatures at this aquarium. You can even swim with the animals for a special experience. It's a great spot for families. Museum of Man in the Sea. Learn all about how people explore the ocean at this museum. You'll see old diving gear and even get to try a deep-sea submersible simulator. Golfing. Panama City has top-notch golf courses with amazing views. Whether you're a pro or just playing for fun, there's a course for you. For families, there's even a pirate-themed mini-golf course. Wonderworks. This is an indoor amusement park with fun for everyone. Try out virtual reality games, learn through interactive exhibits, and even feel what it's like inside a hurricane. Fishing. Panama City is a great place for fishing. You can go deep-sea fishing or fish in the bay. Just make sure you follow the rules to protect the environment. Miami. Famous for its sunny beaches, lively culture, and exciting atmosphere. This place has to come at the top of the list. So here are top locations where you should at least visit one in your life. Vizcaya Museum and Gardens. Step back in time at the Vizcaya Museum and Gardens. This beautiful mansion, built in the early 1900s, has lovely gardens filled with sculptures and fountains. Inside, you can see art and items from the past, making it great for history lovers. Everglades National Park. Everglades is full of natural beauty. Explore the marshes, mangroves, and prairies, and keep an eye out for alligators, turtles, and birds. This park offers an unforgettable adventure into nature. Bayfront Park. Bayfront Park is right in downtown Miami and offers amazing views of Biscayne Bay. You can walk along the water, enjoy the fresh air, or catch a live show at the amphitheater. It's a great spot for relaxing and enjoying nature. Zoo Miami is home to over 3,000 animals from around the world. You can see giraffes, elephants, and many more. The zoo also has animal presentations, making it a fun and educational trip for families. And that's it from this video.